thank you to Despa58 for their support on Twitch.
Hello everyone, my name is Deckerlink, the trained professional, and welcome back to Extracurricular Activities, or as someone dubbed in the chat, demonetization activities. I showed it in the Tennis Ace episode, but some people don't watch every series, and I assume if you're here watching this one, that you give a shit about this series, so you would care about this gift that a couple of my friends got for me. Oh, it's already dirty. It's already dirty. It's kinda. A friend of mine named Caleb, and I think Kyle has something to do with it, but Caleb was the one on the name on the label. Sent me the Coach Grifter titty mouse pad, and it's soft. It really soft. It is amazing. So let's get back into this Darius run, shall we? There was nothing for you to do at the time, so you were just lying in bed, staring up at the ceiling while lost in your thoughts. Yesterday was a lot of fun with the guys. I was really surprised to see Spencer and Darius get along so well. It made me happy to see. Maybe it's the start of them being friends again. I'd really like to hang out with them both some more. I'll be with Darius again tonight, if he remembers. He told me he wanted to take me to dinner and a movie tonight. He said he wanted to do something classic compared to the fancy stuff we've been doing. I don't mind having a more relaxed night with him. It should be fun. As a matter of fact, we're going to text him and make sure he remembers. Grabbed your phone and held it up over your face. The first thing that greeted you was a picture you had... the picture you'd sent to Darius. Let's, just in case. I forgot I sent that to him. I can't believe I did it either. That was the first for me. It's a pretty damn good picture if I do say so myself, but I sent this to Darius. Hey Darius, what's the plan tonight? Okay, so I guess it's not gonna show it. Darius, what's the plan for tonight? I guess I'll get up and do something before I head to practice. Hey Richard, what's up?
Yo Andrew, you lazing about today?
Kinda, at least I'll practice later.
When is that?
I don't have to be there until 3.
Good, you can help me with something.
What is it? Your English?
I need some help unloading my truck around back. Come help me real quick before Maria finds us.
Okay. What are we unloading?
Check this out.
Richard led you over to the truck and there was a tarp covering something in the bed of it. He jerked the tarp away to show you what was hidden beneath it. Whoa, a motorcycle? Where'd you get this?
Found it in the classified ads for a low price. It needed a little work, but there's nothing I can't do.
Cool. It's a really different style than what Darius has.
That cat rides more of a crotch rocket. This baby's bike for a man. I'm gonna fix her up and then Maria can go for rides whenever she wants.
Aw, you're doing this for her? You've got a bit of a thing for her, don't you?
What? That's not it at all. I just want to do something nice for her since she's done so much for me.
And she has no idea you got this?
Nope.
How are you gonna hide it from her?
She doesn't go in the shed, so I'll just keep it in there. I can work in there too, and it shouldn't take more than a week to get it running good.
Rummin'. Fucking rummin'. Awesome, I know a mechanic that can help if you need any. The guy that works on Darius's bike.
I won't need any help with it, so don't worry. No worries. Just help me unload it and we'll all be good.
Okay then. It didn't take long for Richard to lower the bike from his truck and move it to the shed. He covered it back up with a tarp and locked the shed.
Thanks. And don't you dare mention this to Maria, got it?
Of course not, my lips are seals.
And is it really obvious that I like her?
Very much so, since Darius pointed it out. I had never thought about it, but he picked up on it pretty quickly.
There's no way she doesn't know. Do you think she likes me too?
I'm sure she likes you, Richard.
I mean, do you think she likes me?
I have no idea. Why don't you just ask her out on a date or something?
It's been a long while since I had to do anything like that. Maybe I will, though. I don't even have to take her out. I can just grill for her and she'll love it.
I could work too. You should do it tonight since I won't be here.
Where are you gonna be?
I'll be out with Darius again.
You two been spending an awful lot of time together lately. You getting some tail from him?
What? No. Like, you physically shrunk a little bit.
Not your type, huh? Hey, if things don't work out with Maria, you can send them my way.
It's not like that. We aren't even in a relationship.
So it doesn't mean you can't have some no strings attached
Sex? Jesus Christ. That just isn't something it isn't for me. I'd rather be in a relationship with someone if I'm gonna have sex with them.
What's keeping you from that then? Is he not interested?
Yeah, he said he's not interested isn't into relationships and feelings and stuff like that. He's a bit of a sexual deviant, and he says that things can get complicated when feelings get involved.
Well, he's not wrong about relationships being complicated. Been there before.
And he says he won't sleep with someone he suspects has feelings for him.
You got feelings for him?
I mean, why should we lie? Why bother lying? Because if we do. So I mean, why bother lying to him? Yeah, I kinda do.
Does he know?
I'm sure he does. He stopped trying to get in my pants.
I see, that's too bad. Really, when you think about it, what's the worst that could happen? You find out you're incompatible and there's nothing more to pursue.
But what if I do develop feelings for him and it goes nowhere?
And what if it does go somewhere?
You'll
refuse. Probably be angrier with yourself if you never tried. I bet you're a virgin too, ain't you?
Yeah.
Even more of a reason to give it a shot. From the way it sounds, he's experienced. Bet you could have a lot of fun with him. Why not let your first time be with a friend you trust? You do trust him, don't you?
Oh, yes. We have to fucking say yes. I'm not even gonna fucking ask yeah.
And go for it. Let him show you a good time if the chance arises. I'm telling you, you don't want to regret not giving him a shot. Literally, if you get him adrift.
He winked at you and laughed.
I need to decide what I'm gonna cook for Maria now. So I guess I'm gonna see what we have here, then run to the store.
Okay then, good luck with her, Richard. And, thanks for the advice.
Anytime, dude. If you need to talk to someone about these kinds of things, hit me up. I'm no stranger to this stuff. Got it?
Got it, thanks.
I'll catch you later. Maybe you'll get lucky tonight.
Definitely not the conversation I was expecting to have with Richard, but it helped. And it looks like Darius texted me a moment ago. Let's see what he said. We're still on for dinner and seeing a movie, right? Yeah. I'll bring some clothes to practice and we can clean up at your place, then head to the theater. Sound good? Yeah, sounds good to me. Cool, see you at practice then. Now that that's sorted out, I guess I can just chill until practice. Booyah.
Hey, Andrew.
Hey, Spencer.
You think Darius is gonna show up to practice today?
He said he'd see me here, so I'd imagine so. Didn't even think about him still being in pain.
He probably shouldn't do anything intense today. If he does show up, he doesn't need to strain himself.
Yeah, you're right.
Speak of the devil.
Hey guys! Oh, his beard is getting big. Oh hey, we're just talking about you. How you feel today? You think you can practice? I'm feeling alright. I was just chatting with Coach about doing light drills today since I don't feel like I did Wednesday.
Well, that takes care of any concerns we had then.
Oh, you guys were concerned about me.
Of course, if we're gonna go out tonight, I don't want you to be in pain the whole time. What are you guys doing tonight?
Gonna take him to dinner and see a movie after practice. You wanna join us?
And be the third wheel on your date? I think I'll skip this one. Thanks for the invite, though.
You sure if you play your cards right, you can take two guys home with you?
I'd take one home with me, and it wouldn't be you.
Oh yeah, you want to go home with him tonight, Andrew? Oh shit. Hey, Alejandro Paves. Thank you for the subscription. Sure, I'll go home with him. Oh, he doesn't like it. He doesn't like it. No answer? Would you not want to go home with Spence? Oh, let's see if he gets mad. Maybe just let him take you out then.
You asked for that one.
No, he does not like it. He does not like it. His expression changed. So, we're going to go with the ellipses. We ain't trying to piss off Darius. Or at least make him uncomfortable. No answer? Would you not want to go home with Spence? Well, you and me are supposed to go on a date, so I mean...
Come on, don't give him a hard time, Darius. You two just go out and have fun. You dragged me along yesterday, so maybe next time. Besides, I have work tonight anyway, so I couldn't go even if I wanted to.
Oh, why didn't you say that sooner?
I just really didn't think about it. Uh-huh. Looks like it's just us tonight then, Andrew. He put his arm around your shoulder, leaning heavily against you. It's Friday night and I don't have anywhere to be in the morning, so the city is ours. Didn't you just want to keep it simple? I guess, but that means you'll have to find other ways to entertain me if all we're gonna do is watch a movie. Good luck with that, Andrew. But wait, Spencer! It's just the two of us. I can think of a few things we could do. We'll figure that out later, though. Gotta go practice with Coach. I can only guess he has one thing in mind. Maybe I will take Richard's advice and see where things go. Darius split off to do some drills with Coach Grifter, leaving you and Spencer to play a match. Generally, when you played with Spencer, the matches always ended up one-sided. Today was different, though. His head wasn't in the match, and you were really making him work for it. You okay, Spence? You're playing kind of poorly. Yeah, I know. I can't seem to focus right now. Sorry. Something on your mind? Yeah, but I'll be fine. It's nothing I like to be concerned about. Are you sure? You know you can talk to me. I'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Come on, let's finish this match. I need to put you in your place. Okay. His attitude flipped after you talk, and he finished off the match like you had never played tennis before in your life. Whatever was bothering him, he got over it real quick. He ended up crushing me in the end. Was that a better display? Yeah, that was more along the lines of what I'd expect from you. Guess you're feeling better already? Yeah, I am. I worked it out of my system. Oh, that's good. I guess it really wasn't anything big, huh? No, not really. Well, since you finished me off so quickly, wink, we still have some time for more. Why don't we start another match? Instead of that, let's grab Dozer and Chester and play some doubles. Those two are done, it looks like. Sure, it sounds like a fine idea too. We have some time for at least a set. For the remainder of practice, you paired up with Dozer to play doubles against Spencer and Chester. Spencer reeled himself in a little to give everyone a chance to get some practice in. It was a great way to wind down from your other match. In the end, everyone had fun, and practice soon came to an end. Man, they're really speeding through everything else today. I bet there's going to be a lot of shit with this date. There's going to be so much goddamn talking. How are things for you today, Darius? A lot better. I'm a little sore, but the pain wasn't too bad. Ah, it's good. If you're ready to go, we can get going now. Are you sure you don't want to join us, Spencer? I'm sure. You guys go have fun tonight. Try to stay out of trouble, okay? I'll be sure to keep Andrew in line. He's not the one I'm worried about. You just treat him right, you got me? I'll be a perfect gentleman. Right. I'll call if I need you, Spence, okay? Okay. Take care, you two. He patted your shoulder and then left you alone with Darius. Let's go get to your place and clean up now. Alright. Andrew, I didn't think you were gonna come back tonight. Oh, we came back to get cleaned up. It was easier for us to come here to get ready. We won't be long. You didn't tell me there would be a problem coming back here to change. It's no problem. I'm just surprised to see him back is all. Are you taking care of dinner for Maria? We're about to go start it. She's off making herself pretty, I guess. I told her she looked fine the way she is, but she insisted. Oh, the table is set and you're cooking dinner for her. You gonna tell her how you feel tonight? Well, what do you mean? I'm just gonna cook for her is all. Uh-huh. Let's make this quick, Andrew, else we'll ruin the mood. Did you tell him? No, I told you. Darius already picked up on it. I swear cats are the most devious creatures. They really are. We won't be here long, so I'll catch you later if you're cooking when we sneak out. Good luck. Same to you. Don't forget what we talked about earlier. Yeah. Oh boy. I sense this going south right quick, so I'ma go ahead and get this strawberry. just gonna put this right over to Darius, cause I just got a feeling he's gonna drop trow any minute now. He's finally making a move on Maria, huh? Yeah, I think so. I'm sure I'll find out next time I see them. If she turns him down, maybe I'll take a shot with him. That's what Richard said about him. If we don't work out, maybe those two actually belong together. What's with that look on your face? I was just thinking about something else is all. I'm just kidding, you know. I actually hope things go well for him. So do I. Richard is a really good guy, and he seems to like her. I think she likes him too, but is just waiting for him to make the first move. People can be too afraid to take a chance, and they just let things pass them by. It's good to see someone taking some initiative. It's because I encouraged them to do it this morning. Really? You? Yep. Maybe you should take your own advice. Oh, see? I called it because that motherfucker just plopped right out. Oh boy. Now strip and get in the shower. Okay. Oh, do you want to join me in mine? Just get in the shower. You're lost. After tossing away the last of his clothes, he hopped into one of the showers, and you followed suit, jumping into another stall. So, I haven't mentioned it today, but that picture you sent me last night was pretty hot. Thanks. I still can't believe I sent it to you. To be honest, I was kind of surprised too. I wasn't expecting it. I thought you were gonna have I was gonna have to force it out of you, but you lived up to your end of the deal. I was not disappointed. Just thinking about it, I'm getting a stemmy in here right now. You better not start jerking off in the shower. I won't let you come in and join me. Isn't our goal to be quick? I'll make it quick. I'm sure you would, since I don't last long as it is. Virgins, you're all the same. You were out of the shower and dressed long before Darius. I'll be in my room whenever you're done in here. I'll put the blow dryer on the counter for you so you can use that to dry off faster. Alright, I'm about to get out. You could stick around and help me dry my fur though, since we can get out of here quicker. Should we stay or should we go? You can't see it because of the fucking strawberry. Everyone's saying stay. Alright, we'll stay. Sure, I can do that. Yes, give me another moment, I'll be out. Keep drying off the towel and you'll take care of my back with the blow dryer, that'll help. Okay. Oh god. Keep the heat on a low setting and don't hold it too close to my fur. And if you run your hands through my fur while you're drying it, that'll help too. Okay. You flipped on the dryer and started on the back of his head, moving the dryer back and forth to blow his fur around. Make sure you get your hand in there too. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten dressed before doing this. I'm gonna get water all over myself. Then take your clothes off again, and so you don't have to worry about that. That's what you'd like, huh? Does that sound like such a bad idea? It doesn't really. He ruffled his hair around and moved the heat down over his back. His tail was swaying back and forth slowly, but your eyes were drawn to his butt. Do we grope, or do we resist? You contemplated the idea for a moment and then grabbed his butt, giving it a firm squeeze as he jumped. Oh, now you're feeling frisky. I couldn't resist because you got a fine ass too. I know it. You like what you feel. Enjoy the feeling while it lasts. You'll never get more than a feel. You think I want anything more than that? He pushed back against you, grinding his bare backside against the tent of your pants. You pushed him back forward and put a hot blast of air against his butt. Something tells me you're interested. How about I let you finish drying yourself? Oh, don't do that. My back is never fully dried and nobody ever helps me with it. All the guys you take home, none of them ever offer to help you. Now, I very rarely take a guy to my place, and they only ever have one thing on their mind when I'm with them. And it's definitely not anything like this. I see. It would certainly be nice, you know. That feels great. Maybe you should try more often. I think you'd be the only one interested, so I'd be dependent on you for it. Maybe I can oblige to that then, and we can take our time next time. Damn right. You chuckled, running your hand through Darius's fur to make sure it was dry all over, and it seemed good enough to you. You're dry enough back here, so let's finish up the front and I'll be waiting in my room. Sure, thanks for doing that for me. I won't take much longer, then we can get out of here and leave Richard to work his magic. Yeah. Guess I'll just sit around and wait for him. You dropped onto the bed and sprawled out on your back, but you didn't have long before Darius popped into the room. You all set? I am if you are. Let's jet then. We're gonna grab dinner before the movie since I'm starved. If you would, check playtimes on your phone for Armored Grit so we'll know how long we have. Okay. You want anything particular to eat? Nah, I'm down for whatever. Pizza it is then. There's a place right down the street from the theater. We can get a pizza, chill for a bit, then go watch the movie.
Did you find out when the time it plays?
So we have time to eat. It looks like our best bet will be to catch the one at 8:30.
Okay, that sounds good. That means we'll have a little over an hour to eat. Now that's plenty of time. You have a favorite kind of pizza?
Meat lovers, cheese, supreme, or Hawaiian. I don't imagine that this choice fucking matters. Out of the 4 options, I would choose meat lovers. 1 for the pun, and 2 because I genuinely enjoy the taste of meat. I'm more of a meat lovers kind of guy. Perfect, that's my favorite too. Hey, good deal. I'm not surprised considering just how much you like to put meat in your mouth. Oh, shit! He's grinning when you said that. Stupid to that kind of humor, How childish. Please, like you weren't thinking the same thing. Never. I was just thinking about eating a meaty pizza. That grin says otherwise. Well, whatever you order, you had better eat your fill. Don't forget I'm not buying any of that overpriced junk at the theater. I'll be sure to eat all I can. I wouldn't want to be spending a fortune on theater food. It wasn't a long drive to the restaurant, and it seemed like no time at all before you were seated and making your orders. What's up with the movie we're gonna see? I've never heard of it.
The only reason I want to see it is because I'm in it.
Really? Well, that's awesome. What are you doing in it?
Stunt driver for a couple of the chase scenes. It was a little dangerous at times, but I pulled it off.
I can't wait to see it now. That's so cool.
It is pretty cool, isn't it?
I feel like I'm out on a date with a movie star now.
I'm no movie star. Nobody knows who I am. Stunt drivers don't get a whole lot of recognition, really.
You should, though. You're doing dangerous stuff.
You're right, but it's just how things are. It's all good, though. I don't really do it for the recognition. I like what I do, and it's cool with me. It's cool with me if only the people that know it's not. If only the people I tell know it's me on screen. Jesus tits.
If you're happy about it, then I guess that's all that matters, right?
Yep, it pays good enough for me too. So even if my parents decided to cut me off, I'd still be in a pretty good spot. I might have to downgrade a little bit, but not too much.
Why is your relationship with your parents so strained? Wow, that's a fucking loaded question.
I told you before, it's because I didn't want to follow in their footsteps. I don't want to be some snooty businessman.
And it upset them that much?
I guess that's not all.
What else?
Well, me being gay was a huge blow to my dad. He was not happy when he found out.
How'd he find out?
Walked in on me giving my friend a blowjob. This was back when I still lived at home, and man, was he pissed. I thought he was gonna murder me and my friend. I've never seen or heard him roar as loud as he did that day.
Yeesh, that doesn't sound like fun at all. I'd imagine my dad would react in a similar way, though.
To be honest, I think it's compounded by the fact that my uncle was gay, too.
He was gay. He was gay? Not anymore?
He died from complications with AIDS when I was a teenager.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I never really knew him, but my dad was pretty devastated by it. He told me he didn't want me turning out like his brother and dying long before it was my time.
Well, that means he cares at least a little, right?
Maybe at one point he did. I was really defiant about it, and since I was already rebelling and about following along in the family business, he just kind of gave up, I think. I think the only reason they still give me any money is because of my grandmother, but even that has its limits.
Yeah, you said if you fail your classes, they'll cut you off, right?
Yeah, and that's the only reason I'm going to Cresthaven. I could just get out now, lose my money, and they give me lose the money they give me and focus solely on what I want.
What's stopping you, or you shouldn't quit? You shouldn't quit. You really shouldn't quit. It's good to have a degree in case you ever need it.
Yeah, it's kind of my thought on it too. Having the extra money is nice too, so why should I give that up?
It's smart to keep going to school just so you have the money, just in case you ever need it.
I will stop one day though.
When you graduate, I suppose?
Yeah, or in a couple of years when I'm supposed to be done. One way or the other, my time on getting a hand up from my family is limited.
It really sounds like a delicate situation.
You're telling me. Wouldn't be too hard to do what my folks do either, but man, that shit's boring. And it takes up so much time, it's just not my style.
You're more on the wild side.
Yeah,
I like having my free time too, and it's like my parents never have free time. Hell, there's no telling if those two have been in the same room with each other anytime recently. They always seem to be working away from each other. I ever wonder if they're in love, if they love each other still. He stared off towards a window, shook his head, and turned his attention back to you. Whatever, though. I don't plan on falling in love with anyone, so I don't have time to worry about such things. You really don't think you'll ever fall in love? Maybe I will one day, who knows? It's not ideal, but I suppose if it strikes, it strikes. I bet you will. It's just gonna come out of nowhere and hit you. Kinda like that wall I hit. Hopefully with less pain. I'd like to experience love myself. It's overrated and we aren't missing out on anything. Have you ever experienced it? It's hard to say. Really? Yeah, I don't know if it was love or not. Tell me more. Who was it? Do I know him? What did it feel like? Forget it. I'm not telling you about that. Come on, you can tell me. Look, it's our pizza. Just don't think I'm gonna forget. Before that conversation could continue any further, a large pizza was delivered to your table. Alright, let's dig in. Yeah, I'm ready for this. You both grabbed a slice and began eating. Slice after slice disappeared from the pan, and Darius had once again shown just how easily he can put the food away, eating his half of the pizza far faster than you could eat yours. Oh man, that was good food. You really were starving, weren't you? Yeah, I ate lunch around noon, so it's been a while since I had anything to eat. Darius propped up on his paw, watching you while you ate. So you've gotten to listen to me drone out about my folks. Why don't you tell me a little bit about yours? My dad was in the military, and we spent a lot of time moving around when I was younger. We settled down when I was 7, I think. And then he got a job in a plant that makes cars. My mom works from home, selling personal care products. She hosts little parties for stuff and manages over a group of people that does the same thing. Pyramid scheme! Neither of them know you're gay. Nope. My dad would have a meltdown, I'm sure, but my mom wouldn't care as much. She'd not be happy, but she'd get over it. Is that why you moved out on your own? Not really. Our dads are a lot alike. He wanted me to follow in his footsteps and be in the military, but I didn't wanted to do that. We butted heads a lot, and he was really strict. I didn't really have the freedom I wanted, and I bet if he found out I was gay, he would have kicked me out anyway. You're out on your own, and so why don't you just tell him now? We parted on bad terms, so I'd rather not make things worse. What happened? We got into a shouting match after he tried giving me a curfew. The whole my house, my rules spiel. I decided to move out after that, despite my mom's protests. In the end, I think it was the best choice I could make. Even though you're homeless now. Yep, things aren't too bad, and once I get another job, I'll be able to start getting things back on track. You really have a positive outlook on it all. I try. No sense of being negative about everything, right? You got that right. Your server stopped by with the bill after you talked for a bit longer. It's time for us to get to the theater. Our movie starts in 15 minutes. Yeah, we should get going. Thanks for dinner. You're welcome. Let's go now. Man, you just flash that badge and you get into any movie for free? Me and one guest? I'd have seen every movie here by now. It's kinda sad when you come to the movies alone, though. I don't think so. 'Cause you're strange. I am not. You followed Darius to your theater, and he chose a pair of seats in the middle of the room. This is the best spot to sit to me. You get all the sounds, and the picture is perfect. Good enough for me. And it looks like we got here right on time. Silence your phone, too. I already did. Be sure to point out when your scene is coming up. You bet I will. You made yourself comfortable as the previews started to flash across the screen, and once they were out of the way, the movie began. It seemed like any typical action flick with plenty of guns and endless amounts of explosions, but you were into it. Only 20 minutes into the movie, Darius put his arm over your shoulder and leaned in close to you. The first thing that's coming up, I'll be the guy on the far right motorcycle.
I'll be the guy on the first 5 hour ride motorcycle. You better listen to me, motherfucker, cause I'm telling you what the fuck.
There was so much going on the screen, but his buddy shook you and pointed when he appeared. You really couldn't really tell it was him due to his outfit, but you didn't have to see him to know it was him from his reaction.
I'm such a badass.
The scene was intense as the cyclists weaved through a packed parking garage, and it ended with them flying off the roof and a fiery blast exploding behind them.
See that? None of that's green screen either. That is pretty badass.
Once he vanished from the screen, he unhooked his arm from around your neck and rested it on the arm between the chairs. It was a little while longer before he nudged you and pointed out that he was about to appear again. His hand grabbed yours when he popped up on the movie again, and he squeezed it tightly, sitting up on the edge of his seat.
This one's even better than the first. Watch, this is how I nail this jump.
He kicked his legs out and bounced around while watching himself on screen, keeping a firm grip on your hand the whole time. He was clearly excited about it. When the action came to an end, he relaxed again in his chair, but only loosened his grip on your hand.
That was so cool.
Yeah, it really was.
Throughout the rest of the movie, he kept your hand clasped in his. It wasn't until the movie ended and you tried to move your hand that he noticed. You really had a grip on my hand, huh? I didn't even notice. You grabbed my hand the last time you appeared on the screen and you never let go. What? No way. Yeah, you seemed really excited about your appearance, so I'm sure you were just caught in the heat of the moment. Well, sorry about that. Doesn't bother me any, so don't worry about it. Well, what'd you think? It was a pretty good movie overall. What about the parts with me? I told you that's the only reason I wanted to see it. Really? It's the only reason. I don't care too much for watching movies, though about the only time I go to see them is when I'm in it. Well, your parts in the movie were the best. Oh, come on. Okay, so do we praise him or do we set his expectations down a peg? The best. You were so cool and amazing. You need a movie where you're the star. Nothing but action scenes like that. It's sell-out opening weekend. Nobody could resist coming to watch me on the big screen. You might be onto something, you know. Of course I am. How about we head back to my place and chill for the night? Who knows if Richard and Maria are still enjoying the night together, so it's best we not interrupt them. Guess you're right. I suppose I could crash at your place if you're cool with that. It's not like I have anything to do tomorrow. Cool, come on in. I'm sure there is only one thing on his mind right now, and I bet it's the same thing I'm thinking about. I'll find out really soon, I guess. Man, it's almost 11 already. It's been a pretty busy day. Yeah, I've been going since I got up. I don't feel like I've had much of a chance to relax, so now's the time. Did you, have anything in mind? You know I do is one of my favorite ways to relax before heading to bed. And what way is that? I'll show you. He led you over to the couch and pushed you onto it, leaning down over you with his face just above yours. His hands slid up under your shirt and you tensed up as he rubbed it around your stomach. I'm sure you're gonna like what I have in mind. Just close your eyes and relax. Why do I have to close my eyes? Just do it. You did as he instructed, and his paw was withdrawn from under your shirt. It felt like your chest was going to burst from anticipation, waiting for him to get started. Don't you open your eyes either, just keep them closed and relax, got it? Yeah. You remained as still as possible and tried to calm yourself. Your mind was racing and your emotions were all over the place, wondering what he had in mind. He's playing the piano? That's not what I was expecting. Not what I was expecting either. Because I got the strawberry up, now I feel like a fucking idiot. Nah, I feel silly getting all worked up, thinking he had something else in mind. Not his fault, though. He knew exactly what he was doing. You kept your eyes closed, letting yourself relax while listening to him play. The other thoughts you were having faded away, and you were just enjoying the music. He only played a few songs before he stopped. You can open your eyes again. You look way more relaxed now than when I started. You were really tense when I laid you on the couch and rubbed your stomach. I thought you had something else in your mind at the time. Like what? Like you don't know.
I don't know. What did you think I was planning? Knowing you, I expected you to make a move on me. You seem a little excited from what I could see. You're so easy to get a rise out of. I can't help it. I know, and I think it's pretty cute because you get all so flustered about these things. Shut up. Look at you, your face is so red. He reached out and ran his paw over your cheek. You really are cute, you know. And I want you to know that I really appreciate the time you spent with me lately. It's been nice. I've enjoyed spending time with you too, Darius. That's cool. His face had been inching closer to yours with every word, and your lips finally meshed together with his. Oh my goodness. His paw held your head, keeping you in place while he made out with you. His soft lips and fur rubbing against your face stoked the fire already burning inside you. He didn't know what you were doing though, so all you did was hold onto him and let him guide you. He was in complete control over you at the time. His saliva mixed with yours, and his tongue slipped into your mouth and forced a little stifled moan from you. Every breath you both took came out in heavy groans and gasps from around his lips. It was obvious how hot you were already, and you made no effort to resist grinding against him. You could feel him pushing back against you, and you knew he was just as aroused. Your cork didn't go unnoticed by Darius either, and his paw grabbed at it through your pants, massaging and squeezing it with a firm grip. You grunted and inhaled sharply before your lips were pulled apart. Man, you're just as hot as I am. Yeah, I am. He pressed his forehead again to yours, gazing deeply into your eyes while he was kept rubbing your crotch. It must feel pretty cramped in there. Uh-huh. You felt his fingers tug at the zipper of your pants, and you swallowed hard, keeping your eyes on his. Once more, you pulled your lips back together, and how the fuck? And that's when you felt his fingers invade your undone pants. There was no objection from you, and his fingers just squeezed your shaft for a moment before he skillfully pulled your cork from your underwear and out of your pants. You sighed deeply, the pressure from being stuffed into your pants having finally been lifted. Better? Words escaped you, and you only nodded. His paw finally having hold of your bare cork. You gave it a few tugs, making your body shudder. The fur from his hands sent shivers down to your core, and your legs started to shake with every stroke. Fuck, you're rock hard and thick. Your whole body is quivering too. You're not gonna last long at all if I keep doing this. He leaned in and kissed your neck, releasing your dick to undo his pants. After a moment, you felt him pull his cork free and press it against yours. Oh my... That is why we have the strawberry. They're just sword fighting right now. Oh my god. How does that feel? Your corks were squeezed together and his paw ran back and forth over them a few times. His tail had even curled up between your legs, rubbing your butt and pulling your hips towards him. Better than just my hand. It always feels better when it's someone else's. His fingertips brushed over your head and grazed up and down your shaft. Then it began to masturbate the kicks together slowly. You leaned your forehead to his, closing your eyes, and his other paw ran through your hair and kept you held against him. Your cork feels so great against mine, dude. Dude. Christ. Yeah, it feels good. He nuzzled against you, licking your lips, over your lips, and kissing your face, keeping his rhythm steady while he stroked you together. You were breathing heavily, digging your fingers into him as pleasure coursed through your body. You had never felt anything like this before. It wasn't going to be much longer before you came, though. Hey, look at me. You opened your eyes to glance into his piercing amber gaze. His hand stopped, and he released both of you from his grasp. Do you really want this? Yeah, I do. Really? If you have any doubts, tell me now and I'll stop. I want this more than you believe, Darius. Just keep going. If you're sure I am. Okay, I'm gonna, for the sake of everything, I'm going to go ahead and YouTube won't allow much more of this anyway, so I'm not gonna be narrating more of this. So summarize. Okay, so they finished, and yeah. Okay, so I think the sex stuff is over because they're just talking now.
Well, you know.
Right, I'm not taking the strawberry down.
Gray fades.
And then there's just a penis.
They are, as they say, buck naked.
Buck naked. But now I just feel confused. I don't know how I should feel. Do you mind doing something for me now? What is it? Would you just hold me while I slept? That's it? Yeah. If you don't want to, I get it. It's not your thing. He rolled over onto your side, facing away from him, and he wasted no time in pulling himself against you. One arm was under your head, and the other was wrapped around your chest, and he tangled his legs up with yours. Like this? Yeah, this works. Believe it or not, I do like to cuddle after sex when given the chance, which isn't often. He blew hot air against your neck, and he rested his muzzle against your head. Get some sleep. We can talk more tomorrow if you want to. Good night, Darius. Night. He squeezed you close, and like earlier when he was playing the piano, you felt relaxed. Only this time you let the sleep consume you. Hey! And that's the end of the Darius route. For now, of course. There's always going to be more. So let's see what the author's note is for this update. You never know where things are going to go next with him. So where do you stand with him? Thanks for reading and the support, everyone. I'll catch you all next time. So that's it for day 19 with Darius. We had one intimate moment. The first one of his entire route, which is kind of why I wasn't expecting it. Thank you all for joining me on this episode of Extracurricular Activities. On the next one, we will continue with the Spencer route and see what has all been updated with him. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, I have been the trained unprofessional. Speaking for myself, cameo from the Big Brother incarnate. Not that he wants to be in this episode. And the voices in my head when I say until next time, fare thee well. Bye, everyone!